behind Pep Guardiola that Barca want to get the job done here tonight in the first leg of this semi. Let's cross to the commentary team. David Phillips is alongside John Driscoll.
Welcome to the Camp Nou, where at the weekend Barca has stretched their winning run in La Liga to 14 straight games. Tackling Cameroonian midfield player. There's a ball aimed for Messi. Messi's control is perfect, and Messi is away. And this time, his finish is off target. Most unlike him.
Well, it certainly is most unlike him, but you have to give a little bit of credit to Pellerano. You see a fantastic little ball from Xavi in between the left back and the centre half, and I think Pellerano just does enough to put Messi off. You saw that Esteban just makes advances to close down the space. Don't see that very often from Lionel Messi.
Here's Pedro, isolated against Luna. And picks out Messi. Messi goes for the gap, and Messi goes for the corner of the goal, and it's in. It's a bad moment for Esteban. You can't give easy goals away to Barcelona. Messi's got yet another, and Barca in the lead already.
Well, that's a poor error from Esteban. We know the golden rule, that you have to hit the target. If you don't hit the target, you've got no chance of scoring. And that's all Lionel Messi does. He waltzes round a couple of challenges towards the edge of the 18-yard box. It wasn't the hardest of shots. I just wonder there was a little bubble just before it came to Esteban. We know that Pep Guardiola has been saying that the pitch here at the Nou Camp isn't good enough. It just takes a little bounce on the 6-yard box. But a goalkeeper of his standing should do a lot better than that. Goes down far too easily, far too quickly. He'll be disappointed, and so will Jose Luis Oltra, because they had started quite well, Almeria.
Esteban is 35, and he doesn't play any gas away from him.
Yeah, in respect of Esteban, as you're right to say, John, he hasn't played in La Liga, and Diego Alves certainly has.
Here's Xavi. He's got support from Adriano. He's got support from Villa. And that could be trouble. Oh, it's through again. It's another nightmare moment for the Almeria goalkeeper. The 11th minute of the game, Villa scored, and Barcelona already 2 up.
Well, you have to feel sorry for Esteban. The 2 attempts that have been on target have both been errors by the second-choice goalkeeper. I'm sure if Diego Alves would have been in goal this evening, he would have saved both of those. But you have to say, they've counter-attacked really well. The defender hasn't got tight enough to David Villa as Xavi lays the ball into his path. Just has a little look up. Macedo doesn't get himself close enough. Villa strikes onto his right-hand side, unleashes a decent shot. It just hits the underneath of Esteban's left arm, but he'll be disappointed. A calamitous error, not only for the second, but for the first as well.
And just a minute apart as well, those 2 dreadful moments for Esteban. But there was a little sign there, wasn't there? The Barcelona can be caught out in it. Here they go again. It's Goitom. It's into the side netting.
Well, there's another chance for Goitom. You have to say, once again, Cruzat does really well, playing it into the path. You see that Piqué's just caught himself slightly out of position as he tries to head it, and Abidal just comes along, just puts the big striker off.
It's had an indifferent start to the game. Abidal has been lucky. Now Pedro, and Iniesta. When Barcelona are allowed to counter-attack, it so often spells trouble. Here's Messi. Messi with a shooting chance. It's in again. Quarter of an hour played. It's 3-0. 2 of them from Messi. This could be a cricket score.
Well, you can see how quickly the play develops from one side to another. There was Cruzat laying a decent ball in towards the 6-yard box. Thought initially that it might have bounced off Abidal's arm, but as the ball comes out, a quick counter-attack. I'd like to have counted the seconds between that cross from Cruzat to Messi's goal, but once again you can see Iniesta has time to go and place any sort of pass, left or right. As it was, he takes out Lionel Messi. Once again, you have to say that Carlos Garcia doesn't get himself close enough, and there he is, hits it.
Xavi, to Villa. He's got Maxwell in support. David Villa might just go alone. He'll come back to Xavi. And it was blocked and should be offside against David Villa as he slots it in and it doesn't count.
Yeah, but you see how sharp David Villa is. He knows that he's offside, but he still does what all good goal scorers should do, is just put it into the back of the net and ask questions later. But once again, he saw with David Villa causing Michel Macedo so much aggravation. Certainly won't, but what you said about the starting lineup for Barca tonight, you just have to look at who's on the subs bench as well.
Here's Pedro. Pedro goes for the corner, and a little bit of juggling by Esteban.
I have to say that he's a player who doesn't look full of confidence. Mind you, a lot of players don't when they play Barcelona.
Xavi's free kick for Barcelona, and that is number 4. Brilliant header by little Pedro. What a goal that was. On the half-hour mark, they make it 4. And Pedro marks his 100th senior appearance for Barcelona in style.
Well, if I was Jose Luis Ultra, the question I will be asking is how is a player at 5'9" able to go and win a substantial header inside and around the 6-yard box? Yes, it's a decent ball by Xavi, but a player of that height should not be winning it as comfortable and easy as it was. But give credit where credit's due. The timing was superb, the jump was superb as he knocks it towards the far post. But Pellerano, who's 6'1", was marking him, just bumping that ball off, moving, supporting. They're always on the move, John. That ball is never stationary.
Really even stopped to throw a corner into the penalty area, do they? This cross does come in towards Abidal, and then Piqué hacked away by Luna, and Messi again. Might try and curl it in the top corner. Messi, no save for Esteban to make.
Well, you wouldn't have been too surprised to see that nestle in the far corner. You have to say that slightly unlucky to see the ball bouncing there. Piqué thought he had a decent opportunity, and here you see once again Lionel Messi under a little bit of pressure this time. Just hits the ball a little bit wide, but
it's on the way for Almeria. Here's Cruzat. Cruzat to Goitom, back again to Cruzat. Oh, good save.
As you see here, the incident involving Goitom and Cruzat.
Question some of the decisions not to award yellow cards. Foul again by Vargas, will come to Messi. Messi goes skating forward, it's Leo Messi. Good save this time by Esteban.
He's able to get around Pellerano far too easily. And it's only a decent save from Esteban. You see around Pellerano, around Carlos Garcia. It's a hard-driven shot down to the left-hand side of Esteban. This time he gets his angles right.
To Barcelona, seem to be coasting. Half-time, Barca 4, Almeria 0.
Almeria, of course, were the competition's top goal scorers before tonight. That has now changed. Barca's 4 goals have put them one ahead of their opposition. We'll get...
Yeah, he knows him as footballers and as person, you know, and it's very important. So that's the reason, because when you have a club man as manager, it's very important for a team as Barcelona.
Let's cross back for the second half of this. Barcelona 4 up at the halfway stage in this first leg of their semi-final with Almeria. Commentary team again, David Phillips and John Driscoll.
Pedro to Adriano. Barely seen him defending tonight at all. David Villa and Messi waits for Maxwell, and Maxwell Holmes tried to sneak it in at the near post, at the outside of the post. He's saying there was a fingertip on that from Esteban.
Well, I'm not quite certain whether Esteban did get a fingertip to it or not, but you can see once again great vision by Lionel Messi. You see that Esteban at one stage was looking to go across his goal, just changed at the very last moment, hits the outside of the post. But that time Piatti wasn't getting close enough to Maxwell.
Iniesta threads it forward towards Villa. And back it goes to Xavi. And keeps moving to Adriano, and he goes for the curler into the corner. Good save by Esteban. Finally, Adriano had one on target. Iniesta. Barcelona picking up the pace again. Mascherano to strike one, and a good save again by the goalkeeper. Obviously, just takes a few minutes to get warmed up. No foul by Uche on Maxwell. So, should be a chance for Almeria to get forward and attack. See if they take it. It's Cruzat. Goitom going through the middle. Goitom is in. And he's gone for the laziest looking chip. They're not Goitom, in on goal. Let the Camp Nou. What a waste.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's very, very poor from a striker as far as I'm concerned. Shouldn't be on the park. I've seen him a few times. You look at the incident there with Mascherano's effort. At full length, you have to say the goalkeeper dive, and here we go, an incident there with Adriano. Decent save from Esteban.
Well, 5-0 up from the first leg of the quarter-final. Iniesta, here's Affile. Good ball to Pedro, goalkeeper's come a long way. His decision, but his angle's right.
Yeah, once again, you can see that the ball into Pedro has created that space. He's got in behind Carlos Garcia yet again. You can see that Michel Macedo is keeping him on side.
Abidal might as well drive forward. There's a big gap for him to go into. Well, good skills as well from Eric Abidal. And here's Messi. You can see that Iniesta was there. Can they finish this off? It's still Iniesta. Deflected by Messi. Comfortably into the arms of Esteban. Uche to Piatti. Aloha wants it in the air. Might go for the volley, Aloha. Off target, but it was a shot on goal. I've had one of those for a while from Almeria.
Yeah, but you can see then where Piatti receives that ball. He has a quick look up, sees that Aloha is unmarked. In behind Milito. Milito's not getting close enough, but...
Kept in play by Adriano. And they've finished it off with a goal. But a long wait for number 5. Here is Messi. And Keita wins it back. Affile can't get a clean hit. But look how quickly they win the ball back again. Javier Mascherano. Mascherano and Milito, two Argentina internationals hoping to link up again. The Copa America in the summer. That's certainly Milito's aim. That's why there was speculation that he might be leaving Barcelona on loan, persuaded to stay by Pep Guardiola. He won't get an awful lot of playing time. Here he is, a chance to attack, might as well. Precious little defending required. Messi, a lovely pass out to Keita. Finished in style, number 5. Another Barcelona goal. Another superb bit of play. Messi involved, Keita finishes it off.
But once again, you see that ball coming into Lionel Messi, has a quick look up. You can see the run of Keita between the centre-half and the left-back for Almeria. And his first touch is with his right foot, his second as he opens his body with his left into the far net, beating Esteban. I was going to say before the goal went in about the positives that Ultra can take away from the second half was that they hadn't conceded. Well, unfortunately, Keita has certainly put pay to that.
More playing minutes for the Dutchman. It's another positive for Barca. Lots of positives to Barcelona. It's all over. They won their quarter-final first leg by 5 goals.